What?
Everything looks washed out on PlayStation or on Android stream? Oh,
The
okay.
PlayStation.
Probably because you haven't set up your settings properly yet.
It obviously hasn't looked like this before, my man.
Well, like in game or in general?
Yeah, in game.
You know, now that you say this, maybe.
Like all the blacks are gray, like with white. Like your character menu is all like gray.
Have you got the cheap night vision goggles turned on?
No, man. I don't know what's going on with this shit. I'm gonna have to reboot. I don't like this shit at all.
Okay.
Alright guys, on stream will be a few more minutes. His lordship wants to reboot. How are you getting on, Nightmare? Yeah. If you're ready to go, you can open your map. You'll see us up on the Golem Island. You can fast travel to Andrew or myself. You'll appear here at the raid entrance. Oh, I wanted to open up a picture with the intel.
Hello, BB. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Puck. Nice to have you. Hey, Matthew.
Shouldn't hopefully be too much longer. How long can it take Apollo to reboot a PlayStation like? You know it, Packy is a diva, yeah. Okay, you're looking good there, Nightmare. Those are good perks on the 4AC, automatic marking and reload speed. It's exactly what I used for the longest time for base clearing. How's the face today, Pack? How's your jaw? Good stuff. You working this weekend, Pack, or are you off all weekend? No weekends at the new job. Nice, nice. Yay, she's back. How's it looking now, Apollo?
Hello?
Yep, we can hear you. How's it looking now? The reboot? The reboot feature?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Good stuff.
I actually had to reboot the TV. I don't know why it was like that on just that one input, because the Xbox was fine.
We'll be started here now in a minute stream. Just waiting on Apollo to get his ass into game.
Matt, that's why I like you, because you are so positive.
Yeah. I like to build my teammates up.
I know.
Yeah.
So, 2 seconds after I told you okay, Pac messaged me on Xbox talking about, you want to raid?
Pack, I booked them last night. Okay? You gotta get in quicker than that, Pack. Okay, hands on. Oh,
Hey, Pac,
yeah, Andrew is host, yeah.
If you watching the stream, bro, if you would have got that message to me first, bro, it would have been a solid no for Matt. Ever since you sent me those pictures last night, you're my favorite.
Okay. Are we doing critical, right?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, sure. No, yeah, let's teach them on critical. That's how I learned.
Okay. Regular, let's go. Oh.
Pac asks, are you talking about the Peppa Pig ones? You did send them Peppa Pig pictures, didn't you?
Hey, Pac, I thought that was a private name for it.
Here are the schematics for the wall. They'll show you exactly where to place the C4 charges. Once that wall is compromised, nothing will stop that lava. If you don't get out quick, you'll be
How big they are? Apollo showing you pictures of his pigs again, is he?
You're going to need it to survive this one.
Ah, they look big, but they're not really. They go down easy. Alright, Pac, you enjoy his lordship, Pippi. So for most of the time, Nightmare, unless we specify, we're going to stick together, we're going to move as a team. But occasionally we will split up for the intel, so if you see someone randomly jump out of a car, you just stay in the car, unless we tell you specifically to jump with. This first part is we're just going to go to one place, we're going to activate 4 nodes, similar to the nodes we just used. We're going to activate them in Ancient Harbour, and then we go fight the first boss. After that then we will be splitting up to do different intels together. And you stick with me in the second part, so we'll do the hack and defend at Salamander. There's a black crate there that I'll show you. The only crates in the raid really worth picking up are the black crates, because they are raid specific gear. All the other boxes you see on the map will only drop gear at maximum of 252 gear score. and it's only ordinary gear that you'll get from them, so they're not really worth picking up.
What's up, Andrew? No long time no see.
Oh yeah. I think we probably raided last time together with Mark as well.
Yeah, you did.
Probably was, yeah.
I'm surprised you came back.
Usually I'm occupied at the time you're looking for, or sometimes it is too late, but today it was perfect. I was not doing anything really.
Camp we're about to go into has mines just outside it, so throw your thermals on and listen for the beeping sounds. And don't be surprised when you step on a mine, even though you didn't see one on the screen. It's practically an initiation rite at this stage.
I defused one mine today. So, no, never.
By diffuse, I assume you mean you stepped on it, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
It was funny, I tried to defuse by shooting one, and I think explosion pushed me a bit into the other. I was too close. Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
I'll go for the one at the back.
Nightmare. Did you send him over there?
I didn't send him anywhere, no.
You want to come to Apollo?
Yeah, over there.
So this is yours right here. You can just jump off. This is your cube right there.
Wait till you hear somebody say hands on. Usually the last person getting her node will say hands on, and everyone else is in position. They go hands on then.
If you touch it now, it's not going to do anything. But yeah, we got to touch them at the same time. Hands on.
Yay.
So those ones are nodes. Other points of the map, Nightmare, if you want to put your drone up real quick, and you can bring it over to where I am, and you'll see this this white panel just here. Other points of different intel gathering, you'll be told to deactivate or shoot a panel. That's what they look like. Anytime you hear us say nodes, it's the big square things. Now we go back to the car and we get out of here. And remember, there's mines there anyway back out.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Bone, welcome to the stream. It was good. I had a busy schedule, so I didn't see anything interesting, but the food, man, wow, it was great. Tapas all the way.
We're all in. Okay. Always have an EMP ready when we're in a car like this. And there's a trick we can use to reload our ammo. A good time to do it is usually in a car like this when you're moving between bases or between bosses. And the way to use that trick is if you press options to open up your loadout. And up where your gear score is, above your perks, you'll see the word default. If you click on that, it'll open up the preset screen. And whichever preset you have selected, the one with the check mark in it, just click on that 5-6 times real quick, and then close out of your loadout screen. Press options again. You'll now be holding your pistol, and all of your ammo will be topped up. The only time that doesn't work is if you run out of ammo completely for a gun. If you're at 0 bullets, the ammo top up trick won't work. So never let yourself run out of bullets, and you can use that in between boss fights when we're traveling like this to top up your ammo. Say if you're running around bases looking for ammo. Jippy, welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? I hear you're going on a date tonight with Pac. We don't normally enter this boss fight this way. Apollo just wants to get you alone in the woods. That's what it is. You driving down like you did the last time, Apollo?
Hmm?
Okay, that was interesting. Nice flying. Well, my aim is super off. Can I get this guy now? Too far.
Somebody didn't have their silencer on?
No, we've all been quiet.
Oh, that's weird that they alerted.
You drove a fucking car into the base, of course they're gonna be alerted.
They didn't see that.
Ooh, yeah, but the guys were I think they shot the barrel beside me, yeah.
Okay, I need somebody alerted.
Well, somebody shot the barrel beside me. Andrew giggled after I said that, so I'm gonna guess it was Andrew shot the barrel. Smirk, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, he's trying to show off.
Shoot anything.
Oh, I just misinterpreted your laugh then, maybe.
No, I laughed at you drove a fucking car into the base. Well, stream, I know you all waited for it, but this is death number 1. I really need to get that capture card with death counter.
You could just go ahead and let them kill you, Nightmare. We'll come into the base the proper way, although there's a good chance it's going to put us back out the fucking back of the base now.
Yeah.
Paula, you're not driving anymore.
You guys are party poopers.
That's Apollo for your smirk. Flying in with the car and get surprised when the camp's alerted. Yep, that's Apollo for you. Well, depending on what side of the base we spawn on, I have a feeling it's going to be the same side we were just at. We might have to clear the camp, but once it's quiet and once we're safe, we'll go through the mechanics for this fight for you. I think that was his goal, Smirk, to get us all killed. Make it look like an accident.
Alright, let's do it again.
You don't have a car now.
Yeah, but we can all make car noises as we go off the edge. It'll be like vroom vroom beep beep. It'll be authentic. The stream will feel it. They'll believe we were in a car.
Alright, no exploding barrels this time.
That wasn't me. I thought I could climb up this way. I guess I'll just sink shot that guy.
It wasn't.
Got him.
My aim is terrible.
Because you haven't been raiding enough, Andrew.
No, I've been like on and off for a couple of weeks. Been busy.
Can I base jump off this one?
Alright, so
sorry, 1 second guys, 1 second guys. Nightmare, are you any good at base jumping? So hold X as you run off a sheer cliff. A soft rounded edge won't work, but hold X as you run off a sheer one. Actually, you know what? I don't think this one's going to work. No, this one's not going to work. We'll have to go back this way and look for another place. You'll slide off that one, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of edges around here where you'll slide as opposed to base jump from, but there is one spot over here if I can remember where it is.
So the snipers are down.
Yeah, okay. This spot here, we should be able to. Let me try first, just in case. Yeah, oh no, it worked. Okay. They're spotting me. Yeah, I'm spotted.
Most of them are dead, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay. Good. Okay, so the way this is going to work, Nightmare, is after the cutscene, Val is going to land over there. One of the guys, Andrew or Apollo, is going to run forward to the left. He's going to take aggro, and he's going to lead the boss over to that corner. Then he's going to bring him over to this corner. Then he's going to bring him down along the outside here to this corner, and around the arena. Hopefully it won't take that long though. The rest of us, the other three, are going to move towards this black door over here. We're going to move over this way as a team. The person in front is going to take, there'll be a blue laser, the person in front is going to take that laser. We'll designate positions, so whoever's not kiting between Apollo or Andrew will take the first laser. They'll run over here, you follow with them, and when they call laser, you're going to run in front of them to take the laser from them, and then step to the right out of their way, and then kind of stop moving, so that basically you don't want to run, take the laser and then run back towards them, because they'll end up getting the laser back from you. You don't want that to happen, so you run forward, take the laser, move to the right a little bit and stop moving to give them time to move away from you. When you have the laser, you'll see a counter going up on the screen. Hopefully you're playing with HUD. It's easier if you play with HUD. You won't be able to see the counter if you don't play with HUD. So when you see the counter get to 40%, call laser and I will take it from you. Andrew or Apollo, whoever is not kiting, will take it from me and you will take it from them again. And you want to stick to that order, because if I take the laser off you and then give it back to you, or you take it back off me, it was at 40% when I took it from you, maybe 45. When you take it back off me, it'll jump up to about 80%. So we always want to give it to a different person. That keeps the counter resetting to 0. So it does. At 50% health, a second laser will come into play. When the second laser is in play, we don't wait for the 40%. We just constant swap. So if I have the blue laser and Apollo takes it off me, I will then go get the purple laser, and whoever lost the purple laser will go get the blue laser. And that's where, if you stay where you are at the moment, that's where us moving, no, stay where you are, don't move. With if you have the blue laser and I take the blue laser from you and I move to the right, you've got room then to go to the left to take the purple laser, leaving the middle clear for us to move around each other. And that way we shouldn't end up dumping the laser back on the same person. We'll have clear paths of movement. So that's the lasers. At some point, because this is a teaching raid, we won't kill it as quick as we normally would, so at some point whoever's kiting might ask for a bump. So myself or whoever else is kiting will say that they're doing a bump. They'll go forward, they'll take aggro from the boss, which means the boss will turn around and face us. You stay with us on the same side as us, and we'll now be in front of the boss. Whoever was kiting will take about 3 seconds, then they'll take aggro back. And what that does is that stops the boss speeding up, because the longer he stays aggro on one person, the quicker he will get, and he'll end up running him over. So we'll prevent that by switching aggro. Once he turns back to face the kiter, we'll be able to resume shooting. There's a small panel on the back of the boss. It's blue. It'll be covered at first. We'll knock off the covering and then the whole blue square will be exposed. It occasionally goes orange. When it's orange, it's double damage, so we can do a lot of damage during that point. That's the only spot you can shoot at. There's no point shooting anywhere else. Your focus though will be to learn to switch lasers confidently, so don't worry too much about doing damage at this point. If you need to focus on lasers, focus on lasers. At some various points you'll hear a klaxon, there'll be an alarm sound, and ads will start to come out these doors, these black doors here, and there'll be an ad coming out the top. We'll take care of the ads, because again this is a teaching raid, we're used to it, we will take care of them. But if for whatever reason the ads do cause a problem, they're all shotgunners bar one sniper. The shotgunners have to get up close to you, so never go chasing the shotgunners around the arena. Let them come towards you, shoot them down as they come towards you, but that shouldn't be an issue with us on the team. Your main focus is switching the lasers and doing damage, but switching the lasers is the priority. And I'll explain this now so that you understand the emphasis when I say it later on. The boss fights can take, bar one boss fight, they can take all day if you need them to. So don't worry about doing massive amounts of damage, don't worry about shooting the boss. That's not how we kill the boss. I know it sounds contradictory, because obviously you have to shoot him to do damage. One person can do all the damage for all of these fights, bar supercomputer. And the fight can take as long as you want it to. As long as you follow the mechanics, switch the lasers, bump the boss to stop him speeding up. As long as you do all those mechanics, the fight can take as long as you need it to. So just learn to perfect those mechanics, and stay alive. That's the key to all of the fights, is staying alive. Except supercomputer, because supercomputer you're on a clock. But there is a way of staying alive, you just can't drag it out all day. But all these other fights you can drag out all day. So the key is learning the mechanics to stop the boss killing us. If we let the laser go to 100%, he'll fire an inescapable rocket barrage at us. Anyone inside that red circle will die. If you're on the edge of it, you might survive, but most likely you'll die. Gargoyle has a white mechanic, Cerberus has a white mechanic, or not so much a white mechanic, but mechanics that will kill you if you don't break them. So we want to learn to break those mechanics to stop them working, so that's the key. So just focus on lasers mostly, focus on moving with the team, and the fight will go quick, because like the three of us here, but we will try slow it down a bit. So we'll do at least one bump, and when the boss gets down to about 20% health, we'll stop shooting altogether just to focus on laser switching, just to make sure that Nightmare is comfortable with the laser switching. So Andrew or Apollo, which one of you wants to kite?
I can kite.
Okay, Apollo, you're on first laser. The ammo top-up trick I told you about Nightmare, never do it inside these blue circles. These are instance changing circles. Okay, Apollo's on the phone, so he needs to kite.
Yeah, okay.
These blue circles are instance changing. We're about to go leave this instance, go to another one. So if you do the top up inside that, you can crash your game. If we wipe on a boss fight, move around before you do your ammo top up trick. You'll always hear us when we wipe or when we spawn somewhere, you'll hear us in topping up or changing preset topping up. Always move around first, because that moment where you come out of the boss fight and you respawn in, if you do the top up there, you can cause a crash. Crash your game. The vehicles, when we're traveling in vehicles, if the vehicle is stationary, don't do a top up, because you can blow up the vehicle. So just bear those things in mind. Okay, have your green syringe ready to go. If you take a lot of damage, heal up. Abu, I'm not sure what you mean by upgrade characters. Guide the Raid is not... it doesn't mean the raid in the game. Guide the Raid is a Twitch raid at the end of the stream. I think I might have to disable that that piece of the Twitch thing. So that's the laser he points at us, the little blue floaty cube thing. I just love that how that cube is supposed to float.
Okay, 50.
Okay, take the laser.
You can
Nightmare.
take my laser. Very nice. And watch that counter. Remember to watch the counter.
Just when it's 40%, call for it, and I'll come take it. And I've taken it off you now, so slowing him.
I'm taking laser off you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a bump. Okay, so Nightmare, stay with Andrew. I've got purple. Okay, so it's constant laser switching now. So Nightmare, take that blue, then Andrew will take purple, and I'll come take blue. So go take purple now. Slowing him. Sniper's down. Okay, Nightmare, come back closer to us. Come back closer to us here. We don't want to be spread out too far. We want to be moving up behind the boss. So we'll hold damage on the boss for a moment. Okay, no more shooting on the boss. Okay. Constant laser switching.
I'm gonna
do a bump. You're doing it, Andrew? Okay.
Yeah.
So get as close to Andrew to take the laser. Try not to... Now come back this way. Come back this way, yep. Try not to get too close to the boss when you're switching the lasers, because that stops the boss, causes them to switch. Okay, why is that not giving it to me? There we go. If loads of people get close to the boss in rapid succession, it confuses them and makes it harder for the kiter to get the aggro back properly.
Okay. We gotta switch lasers again. I got focus armor.
Doing a bump. When Apollo takes it back, we'll finish it off. Okay.
Yeah, remember you have to, if you lost a laser, take it. Yeah, very nice.
Okay. But when you're taking the lasers, the main thing is always try to leave room for the person who's free of laser to move around you without taking it back. Yeah, that was good. Okay, there's a few ads left, we'll clear them, and then we'll move on.
So remember, all those extra bumps were just for your benefit?
Yeah, most teams won't normally bump that many times, if at all. A lot of teams will, when they run together a lot, they'll know how to operate together, and they'll kill the boss much quicker. But it takes a while for a team to get used to playing with each other like that, and there'll always be mix-ups, there'll always be cock-ups at the start of it. You'll have 3 experienced people who play together fairly well. They'll bring 1 new person into the mix, and that can throw the whole team off, so it won't always go as smooth. But if you understand why you're doing the things you're doing, you'll always be able to overcome and fix any problems that you have in a raid. Yeah. The raid itself is fairly easy. Once you know the mechanics for the boss fights, it will usually go off without a hitch. Most of the fun in the raid, I think, is outside of the boss fights when you're collecting the intel, because that's usually where shit will go wrong. Like we had a raid the other day where Camp Salamander was just crazy. There was spawns all over the place. The team was getting killed left, right and centre. But it was great fun, because I got to save the day several times. Why are you going off on your own, Apollo?
Where?
Oh, you're not? Okay, I thought you were driving already. It looked like you were speeding ahead there. Okay. Andrew, can you go to Sanctuary for the 2 intels? Apollo will go missile site, and myself and Nightmare will clear Salamander.
Oh, this guy is broken.
What you call one intel? Come on, let's all get out and try again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll happen, Nightmare, that a seat won't work properly. So if we all get out of the vehicle and then get back in one by one. Yeah, you can open the front there now, yeah. Okay. Yeah, can be finicky.
It's called Chinese fire drill.
You just busted my window, Matt, you asshole.
No, it was like that before I got in the car.
I got it. I just got it replaced from the last time I let you in the car.
No, that window was like that. I have it on stream to prove it. So stay in the vehicle as we go through this space. And provided Apollo doesn't drive us off the bridge, we should be good.
Oh, drive off the bridge? Alright. Ooh, that almost didn't open.
So at this point we're going to split up for the intel, just to make this part a little bit quicker. One of the guys is going to jump out here in a moment. He's going to run off, get 2 intels in one location. We're going to jump out near a camp, and Apollo will keep on driving. We'll go in and we'll clear the camp. We'll keep silencers on for as long as we can, but once they know we're there, we can go loud.
There's a car to the right?
Yeah, there's a couple of snipers at one side of the camp, and there's a snitch in the camp that we want to take out the snitch as quick as we can. Which way are you going to Forgotten Sanctuary, Andrew?
Huh?
You can take the bike from the checkpoint. Nightmare, jump out here.
Oh, no. I did jump out. I will look for my car. Don't worry. On my way.
You said I was going to Salamander, right?
No, we're going Salamander. You're on missile site.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I drove past here. You said something about Forgotten?
Oh,
Yeah.
Andrew was still in the vehicle. I thought he was going to jump out earlier.
Yeah, I thought somebody was supposed to jump out. That's why I called the car.
My bad.
Oh, I could have drove you back.
I should find.
I'm surprised you didn't change the time, Matt.
I wasn't host.
My fault again. No worries.
Yep. It can't be my fault. Not all the time.
No, no, no.
Okay,
It's all the time your fault.
I'm going to deactivate this turret so that it doesn't open up on us. Did I deactivate it properly? I did. Okay.
What's his intel? One intel for me?
One intel, one Sandra's got his, yeah. Oh, we have small drones coming towards us. Got it, nice. Okay, we're going to push into the camp now in a moment once we kill these couple of guys. Gonna take out the power over there. Or not. Okay, power's down.
Nothing out here.
Okay, where's the last guys here? Okay, that's weird. I'm not seeing anybody in the camp, but apparently we're still alerted. Okay, if you follow me, this tent here should have a black crate, so I'll show you what a black crate looks like. Yeah, it's this one here. So these crates, called a black crate because as you can see it's entirely black. These ones have raid specific loot, so it might be a blueprint. Most likely it's going to be a patch or face paint or a tattoo maybe. Blueprint, oh you got lucky. Most people wait ages to pick up the blueprints out of them. But,
You got the black crate over there?
Yeah, black crate here at Salamander, yeah.
I'm
If you,
about to go get
you,
it.
you need them, yeah? Apollo still, yeah?
I mean, I don't need them, but yeah, I haven't picked them up.
Okay, well there's one here and there's one in Phoenix, so yeah, if you want to make your way back here. Okay, this camp's clear now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hack a node here and defend it. This is kind of one of the intel sets that we sometimes have to do. The one we're going to hack, don't hack it just yet though, is up in that office there. When we do that, we have to stay inside the blue circle that it spawns. I wouldn't normally do it this way when showing somebody new, but because there's just the two of us here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block one of the spawns, and that's going to make it so that one person can do this hack. The first wave of guys will spawn where this car is going to be parked. Ooh, there's guys outside the camp. And as long
Andrew,
as we don't,
did you get yours yet?
Not yet, I'm about to.
Okay.
as long as we don't shoot this first spawn, none of the rest of the waves should spawn. So we should be good. We should be able to just do the hack and defend really easily. If I can park this car correctly. If I can't, we're screwed.
Okay, the intel should be there. And I'm coming for Phoenix, I guess.
We're gonna come up to Phoenix after here. There's a black crate up there as well.
Ah, yeah. I can clear it a bit.
So what we'll do, Nightmare, is if you want to come up, if you want to do the hack, and you basically just stay inside that room. If multiple waves spawn, you basically crouch down, stay safe, and have sync shots ready. When drones spawn, we need to kill those drones. If they do spawn, they'll spawn from behind that wall. So, okay.
I mean, you can, if I'm on my way back, if you want to just do the hack normally.
Well, we'll give it a start because we're here now, but you know, let's see how we get on. Okay. So the first spawn is going to be over there, and hopefully they get stuck in the car. No, they didn't. Okay. So the guys are going to try come up through this door here and the back door. So watch them coming up the stairs there. They're coming up now. To your right. Make sure you stay inside that circle. So try not to get too close to the door. Don't let them shoot you from a distance. Drones are spawning. . watch the stairs. Coming to your right.
Quiet here.
I heard him at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, they're down. If those drones don't die during the hack and defend, they will continuously respawn. And they can bug out this part of the map. It can be a great drone farm, but it's very annoying. Okay, whoop. There's a few guys left down here, but the hack is done now. Oh, now the most important part of the raid. Kill the rest of those guys and then revive me. Most important lesson.
I want the password. Give it to me.
You know everything.
Tease me like that?
Don't kill me.
Okay. And that's a hack and defend. If we had failed that, it could have caused a bug where the waves will continuously spawn even after we've completed it. When we're coming back here to go through to Sector 3, we'd end up having the drones through the gate or something again. Did you get the crate, Apollo? Yeah? You're heading to it now. Okay. We'll wait here in the car for you. We'll head up to Phoenix together. So the next camp we're going up to, we don't really need to go. We're just going to go there for the black crate.
Oh,
and then
thanks.
we'll head on to the next
Thanks
boss
for
fight.
reminding me. I was about to take off.
Oh, you can head off if you want, Andrew. We can clear the camp.
No, I can have some fun. And try to mess up because this is what my stream loves.
I don't think they love it when you try to mess up. I think they love it when it
Yeah.
happens
When
by chance.
When I mess up. That's where they love it.
Suppressor's on.
I'm pretty sure the camp's alerted. We can keep suppressors off.
Yeah, that's me.
What happened?
You apologising for the dog barking in the background? Oh, don't be apologising for that.
I got to turn off power.
Where are we here?
It's down the bottom house. Black crate. We're here for black crate. It looks like it's down the bottom house.
What, by the pool?
No, the
over
back
here.
house.
Oh.
Down where Andrew is. I need to use the head, so I'm going to park myself in the car. If one of you guys can drive me down to Gargoyle while I'm off stream, I will be right back.
Yeah. We'll drive you down, no problem.
Be right back, stream.
Take your time, take your time.
Off comes.
So who's gonna blow Matt up?
Why blow him up?
Why not blow him up is the question if you're gonna ask one.
Listen, he's streaming this, so I'm not doing that. I can do it when there are no witnesses. I'm a chicken.
Aw.
But yeah, feel free to do that. Oh, damn. He's gonna respawn.
What? Who did that? What happened to the car? Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I dropped
Oh
something.
no. Oh no. That's terrible. Oh no. Poor Matt.
You
Poor Matt.
scratched the car.
Poor Matt.
Whoever that was that tried to drive, you're terrible at it. Brutal driving. I certainly wouldn't call it driving.
I think that car had a recall on it. It spontaneously explodes. Yeah. It was part of the Tesla recall.
I was gonna say, that's them new fucking electric cars. The batteries are terrible. Fierce dangerous.
I thought I got it done. Which one? Which one are we doing?
Gargoyle. Because after, if we do it the other way, I will go for sector 3 anyway. Regardless of the dog.
This is a good time to do your ammo top up while the car is moving. Awesome. So this next boss fight, it's going to be a flying drone flying around the arena. We'll go through the mechanics once we're in there. Periodically there will be drones spawning in. There won't be any breachers or anything in this one. There'll just be drones. I'll take care of those. For this one, yeah, same as Bal, just have your green syringe ready. There's no need for EMPs or anything in this one. Just have green syringe handy.
Uh-oh. What you drinking, Matt?
Well, I'm not driving, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Have you tried driving in the right direction?
Yeah, of course I am. What are you talking about?
Hey Dino, welcome to the stream. Dino says hello, Apollo.
Hello, Dini. Dinorino! Yeehaw!
That's the second car with broken battery.
So that's how we infiltrate quietly.
Yes.
That's
Remember when I said crates aren't worth opening in the raid? This one here is the exception. Although it's probably not worth opening for you at the moment because you're not quite 250. Actually, yeah, I'm curious what this will. This one is always going to be an M4. Okay, always going to be an M4. It'll only ever be maxed at 252, but until you get a 300 M4A1, that'll be the highest gear score M4A1. So did that give you an M4 at your gear level, or did it give it 252? M4A1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's kill this drone so we don't have these guys coming in interrupting us while we go through the mechanics. Okay. Yep, camp's clear. Okay, so I will take close right. Paulo, Andrew, which positions do you want?
far left, far right.
Far right, okay. So Andrew and Nightmare, you guys are going to be on the left. Andrew, which one do you want, far or close?
Far
Top.
left.
Okay, far one. Okay. So if you want to come into the arena, Nightmare, we'll go through the mechanics here for you. So where I'm standing at the moment, Matt, is going to be your position. You're going to be on the close left set of blocks. Okay, so this is your set of blocks to run around when we call for that. How this is going to work is there's going to be lasers We call them EMPs. Andrew will tell you it's not an EMP. We call them EMPs just so you know what they are. But I will let Andrew entertain you with his knowledge of what they actually are. But I'm going to say EMPs, even though I know it's the wrong name. So there's going to be lasers, there's going to be EMPs, there's going to be drones. Don't worry about the drones. I'm going to shoot those. But there'll be the odd time when I can't because he's come to the middle and the priority is that part. But most of the time I will take care of the drones. So what you need to be looking out for is lasers and what we call EMPs. There is 3 lasers in the first phase. Okay, it can either be they come from that wall down there and that wall up there, and they cross the arena. They will instantly kill you. So it might be a low bottom laser, in which case you'll hear us say climb up. Bottom laser, climb up. So you climb up on these blocks. When the laser is passed, you can climb back down. If it's a middle laser, you can take a knee. You never do this. Never go prone. Okay, you can't move as quick afterwards, and you're prone there. You're vulnerable. So if you hear us say all the way down or take a knee, it's just this. You can also move around like this if you need to get ammo, and the laser will go over your head. You'll be fine. If it's the top laser, you can stand up and you can carry on fighting. You're safe. That's the first phase. In the second phase, there's 2 lasers. So it might be the bottom and the middle, the bottom and the top, or the middle and the top. So what we'll do is we'll call which position is safe. So if it's the bottom 2 lasers, the bottom and the middle, we will call all the way up, and you jump up on these tall blocks. These ones up here. Yeah. So try to do it in one movement if you can, because if you respond to the call late, if we call all the way up and you don't hear us, and then the lasers start moving and then you try to climb up, you might not have time. Whereas if you do in one smooth movement as quick as you hear the call, you get up a bit quicker. And again, once the lasers pass underneath you, you can hop back down, come back to your spot and carry on fighting. If it's the bottom, the bottom and the middle, so that's all the way up. If it's the top 2, we will call all the way down and you just crouch and keep on fighting. So if it's the middle and the top laser, we will call all the way down or bottom safe, just take a knee. If it's the bottom laser and the top laser, we will call middle crouch or middle safe, and you crouch on these blocks. If you are crouched when you approach the blocks and click climb, you will stay crouched. So I do most of my fighting in a crouched position. That way there's less buttons to press. Just one button, you're up. A lot of people when they're new at this, they're standing up and they're running over here and they're like climb, okay now crouch, and they double press and they roll into the laser. So just crouch and single climb to climb up. So that's the middle safe option. Now the next one that you want to pay attention to is when we call EMP. You may or may not have a red circle around you when we call that, but I want you to get used to responding to it as if you did have a red circle. So you're in this position, you're doing your fighting, we call EMP. Your job is to get around these blocks to this corner as quick as you can. Okay? So this is a good spot to run to, this yellow corner just here. Don't get too close to this wall, because if you're standing here like this and the lasers start, even though you're not hugged up against the wall, there's a bit of a gap, the lasers will hit you here, they'll kill you. So that yellow corner is a perfect spot. If you do have the red circle on you when we call that, you will see that the red circle follows you, and when you get to about here, you might have to just wait here a bare moment. When you get to about here, you will hear the EMP, the projectile get launched. It'll sound like an air cannon, and when you hear that loud whump sound, that means it's safe to move. At that point you can move out, the red circle will stay there, it'll become a blue circle of death, so get out of it and come back around here and carry on fighting. The reason why we bring them to that corner over there is you're standing here, Andrew is standing here. If the EMP drops somewhere, that blocks those 2 spots, it makes the next part a little bit harder. Okay, so we just want to get it to the corners to get it out of the way. You can get it to this door here as well, that's fine because nobody stands over in the middle, so basically anywhere along this back wall here is fine. It basically means that the blue field of death won't be covering these blocks and it won't be hurting your teammates. In the event that the blue circle is covering your blocks, and if we call climb up or something, you can run over here and use Andrew's blocks. It doesn't really matter whose blocks you climb on, as long as you always pay attention to where you are on the field. So the next part that happens is when we say that he's coming to the middle. Okay, the reason why we're all in 4 corners is there is 4 doors on Gargoyle that will open up. In regular, 2 of them will open in the first phase, 3 of them might open in the second phase. In critical, all 4 will open. So everybody has a door that's designated for them. Your door will be basically just up here where I'm pinging, and it'll be on his front right hand side. If the door opens for you, you'll see pipes inside it. It's like a white area with electricity coming out of it, and your job is to shoot inside at the pipes and keep shooting in. Your door might close, but if I don't get my door on the other side, your door will open back up. So just keep shooting, just keep tapping like this, just hit your pipes, and when all the doors are closed, Gargoyle will shake. When he shakes, you can stop shooting. Are you doing something deliberately there? Because your character is going crazy. Like, are you doing something to make yourself look funny? Because your character, I don't know if you watch Twitch at all, but if you're watching Twitch now, your character's having a fit.
On my screen the same.
Yeah, he's gone crazy, so he is. Okay, so yeah, once the doors close, he'll shake and he'll go back outside the arena. Every second klaxon for the drones, for the ads coming in, every second one of those is when he comes to the middle. The first phase, or the first time he comes to the middle, he will come immediately after you hear the klaxon. The second time he comes to the middle, it's a couple of seconds after. But we'll always tell you he's about to come to the middle, reload now. So just before he gets into the middle, you want to reload your gun to try have a full magazine. If you've gone through all the bullets, switch to your secondary and just keep shooting at that pipe to get the door closed. We're going to slow this fight down a little bit. We're going to make sure that you shoot your door at least once. So if he comes to the middle 2-3 times, your door is not open, we're going to keep the fight going. We're going to stop doing damage, but we'll make sure you close your door at least once. Okay? Just so you know where it is you're shooting. Once you know what it is you're shooting at and where you're shooting, it doesn't matter what corner you take, whether it's far right, close left, it doesn't matter. You know what you're shooting at to close the door. When he drops below 50% health, phase 2 will start. That's when the 2 lasers start coming in. When he drops below 10% health, the next part of the phase of the fight will happen. We don't usually call that phase 3 or anything though. Basically, when the last piece of his panel falls off the bottom, he will come to the middle and he will stay in the middle. When we know that's about to happen, you will hear us call burn. And when we call burn, ignore your doors, just shoot the belly. Okay, just shoot it as much as you can. Now, if we know that he's about to come in, there's 3 echelons on the team, so we're going to slow him down before he comes to the middle. You'll have time to reload, but when we know he's coming in, we'll say reload now. You'll have a full mag and you go for the burn. As echelon, he could be dead by the time he crosses the wall, but he will wait to get to the middle before he explodes. We have to shoot 1 bullet in when he's in the middle to actually kill him. But the wipe mechanic is, if we don't close those doors, the electricity that's coming out of those pipes will touch the ground and we'll all get killed. So you go. Any questions? Okay, have your green syringe ready. If you do take damage, if you go low health, or if you do go down and we get you up, heal up as quick as you can, get back to full health, and whenever you're ready, get into the circle. And we'll go. Let me catch up with chat here real quick. Hey Rob, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Message in Discord. I went back when you're ready. So much for sleep. Oh yeah, Dean, you didn't get any sleep, did you? 26 then. Sleep is for the week anyway, Dean. How's your stream go today, Rob? What were you streaming today, actually, Rob? I saw you streaming Tour de France the other day. Okay. In the circle when you're ready, guys. The stream's still going. Okay, awesome. Apollo, you there?
Yo, did you get that DM I sent you?
Let me check.
No. You replied to it. I'm saying, did you get it?
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's my party. You know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'll get copyrighted. Can't sing the rest of that. Yeah, I got it straight away, dude. It was good. Okay, we let the cutscene play. You'll see when he flies in, you'll see yellow triangles, like warning symbols, on either side of him. That's roughly where your door will be, just behind those rocket pods. You see the yellow triangle there? So that's roughly where your door will be. And the door will open, you need to shoot inside at the pipes that are inside it, at the wide area, but you'll see the electricity coming from them. Screw you, Dean. That was awesome singing. Better than Nathan's, I bet you, even. Okay, middle laser, take an A. Okay, you want to be out away from, away from those blocks, and yeah, you want to be crouched as well. Oh, okay, Andrew, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get
Sorry,
drones.
I got it.
EMPs, EMPs. Top laser, you can keep on fighting. Okay, Nightmare, you're in completely the wrong position. You need to be over where I am at the moment, where Matt is. Okay, you need to be around about here. Okay, try not to hug the blocks. The blocks can actually cause you to get killed. So he's about to come to the building now shortly. 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, so get your doors, get your doors.
I'm gonna slow it down now. Yeah, this is your door. Okay, shoot it. Very nice. Yeah, nice job. This is what you need to do.
We'll let that happen one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, second phase now. Stop damage, stop damage, stop damage. All the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah, we're not going to shoot the boss anymore. We're going to wait for him to come in. Hopefully Nightmare gets to close the door again.
Yeah.
EMPs, get to your corner. Okay, yeah, you can keep running out now. Keep running out. Get out of that blue circle.
I think he got stuck in one of the blocks.
And you're inside the circle, so we'll have to wait for that EMP field to dissipate. All the way down, all the way down. Okay, about 5 seconds.
Ah, coming center.
Okay.
Shoot. We got away with this. Nice.
We got lucky. Okay, I'm going for the... Oh, you got him. Okay, you got the revive.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's... we're going to have to wait a minute, but we want him to come back in one more time and hopefully... EMPs. Okay, keep running straight on out, Nightmare. Keep going straight out of that blue circle. And then crouch once you're outside of a crouch. Okay. Now, be back over the side where Andrew is. Back over there.
Yeah, this is always your spot. Come back.
Okay, we're
It's easy to
holding
get lost
damage.
because everything looks the same. But
Yeah, holding damage, holding damage. Okay, you should be coming. Crouch on the ground. Okay, that should be him coming to the middle. Come on, Gargoyle.
Make
do what
sure
you're
that
supposed
you
to do.
reload it.
the circle is still there.
EMP.
Yes, run to the corner. Run out of it. Nice.
Okay, he's coming to the middle.
You ready to shoot your door? Nice. Very well done.
Okay,
I was thinking.
couple of drones in. Okay, we're gonna finish him off now. Middle crouch,
middle crouch. Go middle
crouch on the
crouch.
low blocks.
Ooh, that was close.
Okay. Reload now,
And kill.
and burn.
Nice.
Good job. Perfect first Gargoyle fight, except for the going down bit and the getting the lost in the arena bit. But that's perfectly normal. Everybody does that when they first start. I remember one time after the fight, and people were running for the door. I ended up at the side wall, wondering why the door wasn't opening. And that was a speed raid, so I cost the team seconds on that one. Appreciate that sound alert, Dean. So you might have got the Coblin from that boss fight. That's a good secondary weapon. It doesn't have an underbarrel grenade launcher, but it's still a pretty decent secondary weapon. We're all in, I think. Yeah, we're all in. Damage to drones and technique cooldown on a Scorpio. Some of the gear you're getting is worth putting on now, because it'll help with your damage resistance and stuff. It'll push up your gear score a bit. Things like the named stuff that has the star on it, like Pioneer's vest, Pioneer's legs, Field Medic's legs, Echelon silencer stuff, all of that stuff is worth saving until you get a higher version of it. Once you start getting stuff at 300, save the 300 versions. If you get like a sharpshooter's coat now though, I would save that and I would use that in some of your builds and then just replace it when you get a 300 version of it. Some of that stuff is the best gear to be using for the raid because it gives you like plus 30 handling, plus 30 accuracy. The sharpshooter coat gives you plus 40% maximum ammo. The Field Medic pants gives you plus 15 meters auto marking and 5% speed. So there's some really good bonuses on those that are unique to these items that can only drop from the raid bosses. So definitely worth saving to incorporate in your build. As you get up in gear score level and you start getting this stuff, if you enjoy the raiding and you stick at it, there's some good build videos out there that can help you build presets for specific tasks. Like my base clearing preset is all about stealth and drone evasion. I've got I've got 100 strength on it. I think I've got 90% stamina regen or 100% stamina regen. So it's all about movement speed, being stealthy, not being detected. And then when the drones do come out, they can't detect me as easy. My boss fight build is all about basically ammo capacity and handling on my weapon, and that's it. With a little bit of movement speed boost on the boss fights maybe. We're going straight into the next boss fight now because we've done the intel for this boss fight already to open it up. This next one is called Supercomputer, and this is the one boss fight where we can't slow things down. Switch seats in the back. Nightmare. Change seats. Okay. This next boss fight is the one fight that we can't slow down. You know, we're on the clock, so once we start doing what we're doing in here, you need to be moving as quick as you can. So in this boss fight, for perks, I recommend Close and Personal for the faster reload. You can drop the Ballistic Advantage if you want to, or your third one. You want Burst Forth on in here as well, so you do. So you want to be able to move as quick as you can. There's a fair bit of running around until you get used to the layout of it all. When you're running with a team that can do a no hack, then it's purely about damage then, so it is. But starting off, we'll teach you how to do the water room, and we'll explain the mechanics of the fight. And as you raid with a team more regularly, you'll start doing things like no hacks and stuff like that. So appreciate that, Lurk team. Enjoy your game, man. I'll do callouts and drone control. I'm never sitting in the front seat again. So in this boss fight, have red and green syringes handy. Always use green over red though. It refills the health quicker and more. And you want to have EMP Mark II and EMP Mark III on your item wheel. You shouldn't really need them with the team that you're with. We will have good EMP for drone control. But in this fight, you want to have them on your wheel, and have them and not need them, rather than not have them and need them.
It's need them but not have them, but don't need them.
What? Wait. No, I said have them but not need them, rather than need them but not have them.
Need them but have them, but always need them.
You're confusing me now. Stop. My brain hurts. You and your Americanese.
Hey. It's the better version of English.
Boom, 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 boom.
What are we doing, fellas?
2-phase, 50%. I'm on drones and callouts, nightmares on water, so you guys can fight over top and main.
Up to you, Apollo.
Fight to the death.
It's up to you, man. I'll take
Winner gets to be on top.
Whatever you want.
Well, you jumped down, so I guess you're on main.
Yeah, I will take top.
Now, I mean, just because I jumped down doesn't mean...
Okay, so Nightmare, the area that we're in now is main. Apollo's going to be taking care of the hacks that need to be done out here. Up there is top. Andrew's going to take care of that. And in here, in the west wall, is where water is, and this is where you're going to be doing the hacks when it's needed. So this is, please don't press anything for the moment. This is water 1. In here is water 2. And down here is water 3. On regular, for the first hack, there'll be no drones. On the second hack, there might be drones. And if you're hacking water 3 and you hear the klaxon for drones, that's where they're going to spawn, right there. So there. So when it comes to the hacking, again, don't press, but just come up close. You'll see that it gives you the option to hold square to hack. When I call out a node, go and hack it, you hold square, your character will take out his phone and send a tweet, and then he puts his phone away. When he puts his phone away, you can use your gun. That's when the hack starts. There's a couple of ways of knowing that the hack is done, and it's very important that you never hack a node twice. One way you know it's done is this bar here fills up, and it looks green. It kind of goes green when it's full, but if you look away and look back, even though the hack is finished, it will look exactly like it does now. So that's one indicator if you're standing there looking at it. When it's full, you'll also hear a chime. So if it's not too loud and there's not too many drones squealing because they're dying or something, you might hear the chime. But for me, the best way to know the hack is done is there'll be a circle of light around you, stretching out. You can move around inside that circle of light, a bit like the hack and defend. You can move around inside that, and as long as you're inside that circle of light, or semicircle of light, the hack will continue. But you can move around, and if there's drones, you can shoot them down. Okay. When that circle of light is gone, the hack is complete. And personally, I think that's the best way of knowing, because when the hacking all starts, there'll be a bit of fog and mist here, but that light is still quite bright. So when it's gone, it's fairly obvious that it's gone. Sometimes it will disappear instantly. The hack will finish like straight away. Don't panic. You can ask the person who's doing callouts to confirm, but if the light's gone, the hack is done. So in the first phase, we will have 1 hack each to do. On critical, you might have 2, possibly 3 to do, but in the first phase on regular, you'll have 1 to do. So it might be water 1, 2, or 3. Hack the corresponding one, call water done, and then I can't use this door. Good timing. Who was that? Apollo, of course it was. When you call and say water's all done, you want to come out into this main room as quick as you can, and you want to head here to the north computer. Okay. When you get here, in the first phase, when there's 3 people here, 2 of them will use these nodes. Again, don't press. The other person will just stay in the middle, and we're going to do damage against this boss. These little black doors will open and close in a pattern. It's always the same pattern at north. East has its own pattern, south has its own pattern. You're going to do damage here. You'll see a health bar will appear up the top. There will be little notches along the health bar. Each notch is 10%. We're going to take 50% off health in the first phase. Some teams will take 70%. Some teams will kill it in the first phase. We're going to show you how to do a 2-hack. We're just going to do 50% damage. And the reason for that is to make this one as simple and as easy as possible. If we just do 50% on all 3 of these, there'll be no red drones early on. When we do a combination of 100 across all bosses, 150% health, red drones will come into play, so we're going to try avoid that. If we time it right, the red drones will spawn when we start here at north the second time, and they won't cause a problem for us. Once we get to 50%, the guys will call move on. You sprint around to the right, and around here to east, and open up here straight away, start doing damage straight away. I'll be killing drones at this point, so it'll just be the 3 of you. 50% damage there. When the guys say move on, you sprint around to the right, down to south, and open up here. And again, 50% damage. One person will leave a bit early. You'll hear someone say, I'm moving for top, or I'm going. But stay there till it's at 50%. then you'll hear me call go back to positions or something. You go to the right to complete the circle, and you're back at water 1. There's a door just here, and you're back at water 1. Okay, so here you'll wait for callouts, and again you'll hack, depending on how the first phase went, you might have 2, possibly even all 3, but you hack whichever ones I call out, and the same thing, when they're all done, you call done and go back to north. So in the event that I call out multiple nodes, hack the lowest number first. So if I call 1 and 3, you'll hack 1, then you'll go hack 3, and the reason for that is you always want to finish as close to north as possible, so you can get to north as quick as possible. If there's nothing to hack in water, I'll tell you to come out and kill drones. Okay? If it's all main, like if all 3 are called at main, this is main 1, you can hack this one, but only in the event that all 3 are called. And you just let Apollo know you're going. If I call all main, he will know to expect you. He will expect you to come to this one. So main 1 is this one here. You hack this one, and then nothing else. Apollo will take care of everything else. All right. Any questions? Yeah, I call it out as water 1, water 2, water 3. Main 1, main 2, main 3, top 1, top 2, top 3. That's how I do my callouts. Other teams will do them differently, but the thing is, it's the same node in the same position. Teams just call it by a different name. They might call it Alpha Bravo Charlie. They might call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They might call it Dennis, Maria, and Rodney. It could be anything. When you're raiding with a different team, just ask them what their callouts are. But they will say to you, oh, okay, yeah, that's whatever it is. It's the same positions, it's just a different name. But that one is 1. Then water 2 was over there in the back of the room, full of water, and water 3 was down there.
It's not going to necessarily be that order. It's going to be random, so don't expect it to be 1, 2, 3 or any other thing.
Yeah. Like if I call out multiples in water, I'll call them out as the low number first. I'll say water 1 and 2 or water 1 and 3. Once you hear that call out, you go and start hacking your node. In the event that the first part's gone really quick, and we do have red drones and stuff, in the event that you're taking damage, this is where you use your EMPs. Drop an EMP like this, so that the whole EMP circle is in front of the node. There's no point coming up to the node and then dropping an EMP here, because you've only got half the benefit of the EMP, and the drone's going to sit over there outside of it. So always drop the EMP kind of so that you get as much of the effect in front of your node as possible. Then the drones will be zapped, you can heal up or do your top up or whatever it is you need to do. And the key here is speed. So once you've done your hack, get to north as quick as you can, sprinting everywhere on this one. In the second phase, we wait for all 4 of us to be at north. So it'll be me that'll do the call to open up or whatever. So we wait for all 4 of us at north, we open north, we kill it in the second phase, we open east, we kill it, we open south, we kill it, and then the exit is right here. So it is. So don't go running around after the fight. A lot of people get lost here, you know. So, okay, any questions? Oh, I need to craft the EMPs. Give me a second. Okay, we'll give it a shot, we'll see how we go. I think it's going to go really, really smooth. You've been on point for everything, so I don't foresee any problems. And if there is, we'll just blame Apollo. Okay, everybody ready? Oh, yeah. Be waiting over in your water room, kind of between water 1 and 2. That doorway between the 2 of them. That's usually the best spot to wait. It kind of puts you close to everything. Okay,
on the inside. On the inside. On the inside.
It's water 1, main 3, top 1. Water 1, main 3, top 1.
So you want to wait inside of water, not outside of it.
Okay, leave it and go to north.
Yeah, no.
We all done?
Main's done. Main's done.
Okay. No, wait till it's called. Okay, open now. And then once the health bars appears, let go, and start shooting. Once you can let go now, let go of the node. Once the health bar appears, you can let go of the node and start shooting. That's enough. Move on.
Move on.
I'm gonna get the drones when they spawn. We're ahead of time here though. So we'll wait a little bit at south.
Move on.
Okay, I'm going to slow it down here a little bit. I'm going to wait for gas. Okay? Actually, maybe not all the way for gas. Open now, open now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Move back, move back. Go to positions.
Nice.
There'll be drones maybe to kill on the way, but that's perfect. Okay, water 2, main 2, top 1. Water 2, main 2, top 1.
I'm done.
Okay, go to north, go to north.
Top down.
Okay. Wait for me at north, everybody. Whoa, okay, something's missing, something's missing.
What's missing?
I don't know, I'm gonna go check now. I'm gonna hit O2 first real quick. Kill drones, kill drones.
Is it mine?
Main 2, main 2.
Weird. I thought I didn't finish, but
Okay, that's fine, I've got time.
I don't think it ever activated. Alright, go ahead. We're done.
Okay, wait for me at north. Okay, open up.
Kill it.
Okay, second helper, complete that. Okay, you guys move on, I will drop EMPs. Open up east as soon as you get there.
And good luck.
Don't move around so much, Nightmare. You're blocking my shots every time you run in front of my bullets. And in critical, sometimes there's friendly fire. If you move around like that, you're gonna get killed. Okay, I'll get right. Okay, GG. Exit's just here. Okay, I will fast travel, I'll get purple dot. I will do prototype. We need 2 intels at Red Phoenix, 2 intels at Scandium, 3 panels, prototype, 4 nodes, no man's land.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the Phoenix.
Andrew, you got time for a second raid?
Yeah.
Nightmare, you got time for a second raid? Cool. If you're up for it, we'll do a critical raid after this one. Right, okay, no problem. We'll see if we can get somebody else. Yep. Ooh, SC20K. Handling and automatic marking. We'll keep that.
Okay, so I guess everyone fast travel from main reward.
Did they? What? Okay. Apollo, turn around, turn around, turn around. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We'll come pick you up, Nightmare. But normally, normally everyone except the person that's going for prototype or something or Scandium would fast travel there. Normally, you just run down the tunnel and jump in the boat at the bottom. Excuse me. You can go with Apollo to Scandium. We can show you where the intels are there. So Andrea, you can head off to Phoenix.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Oh, that's loud. Welcome, YOLO. I believe in you, I believe. You any good with motorbikes, Nightmare? Are you any good with the motorbikes in this game? I hate the bikes in this game. Appreciate those send alerts, YOLO, Abu. Appreciate that. The glory, all the way to victory, all the way, all the way. There's 3 bikes just over here in the woods. We're going to take those. We're going to go through Salamander. This is where having presets can really help you. If you've got your stealth base clearing preset on, you're less likely to get detected going through Salamander. Most teams would probably stop and shoot the snipers. We're not going to do that. We're going to get through as quick as we can.
I'm not going to wait for him?
Well, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to get there. And who's behind me on the road? Who's back at the bike?
He is.
Okay, well, shit, I'm being chased now, so I don't want to fucking bring these guys near the camp, so I don't. Okay, if you can stall back there for him, Apollo, I'll get the gate opened. Because you guys are
following me
scatter.
now. I mean, we can't really wait, bro. You gotta catch up.
You can drive the other way, Apollo. Let him catch up to you. And when he's caught up to you, you can get back on track.
They're chasing me now. I guess I'm gonna have to kill them.
Okay, the gate will be open for you when you get here anyway, so you can tear straight through. Maybe take a car out of the checkpoint or something. Might be easier.
Hey, bro, where did you go, my man? Where you at? Okay, hold up. Alright, so you gotta keep up, okay? Get on your bike. Let me know when you're ready. Let's go. We're gonna go through the base, don't stop. We're turning right here.
Don't stop believing?
Very important part is to do a wheelie as you cross the doorway.
Okay, the intel is there. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Be right back.
Roger that, Andrew.
We're gonna take a right here. Don't worry about the guys. Keep going. Don't worry about these guys. Keep going. We're gonna make a little left right here. We're gonna make another right here. There's a camp on the left here. There's a sniper on the roof, possibly. Don't alert him. That's okay. It's insured. So all we're gonna take out of here is intel. We're gonna go in this cave right here. It's called B2.
I don't think it's the B2 cave. I think it's 2 randoms.
So inside of the B2 cave, there's a map. And you just scan it with your drone, and then that's it. Once you do that, if you can take out that sniper right there. Right here in this tower. See him? I marked him, he's A. Yep. Alright, so go ahead and grab that intel. Don't get spotted. If you get spotted, you owe me $5 for every guy that sees you.
Okay, panels are down.
Alright, perfect. Are we nomads?
No man's land, yeah.
Alright. Let's go. You ex-felon? Alright, so you say your bike is trashed? Alright, we're on foot. Hey,
You gonna base jump
it's,
down?
it's 4 hands?
4 hands, yep.
Okay. Can you base jump, Nightmare? Okay. So you can base jump for long distances. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm back.
Line should be down, Andrew.
Nice, thank you.
Do you have the boat with you still, do you?
Yeah, I should have. Let me see. I'm coming back to it. Earlier today I went just a bit outside of the checkpoint area and the boat is found. But now it's, yeah, I have a boat, so we're good.
Awesome, okay.
Come on, dude. Okay, so see this campfire? We're gonna jump off. Make sure you got your silencers. We're gonna jump off. We're gonna jump off this corner. Okay?
And then you're gonna make sure you tell him where he's going after he jumps off, like, you know.
He's following me, bro.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to no man's land. Those are those lights in the distance there. Try to land where I land. And then, have you been to no man's land before? Okay, so you need your heat vision. Right here. Alright. Hold tight. Let's try to clear. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna just keep clearing until Matt gets here. The same thing we did when we started was touch the nose over there. That's what we're gonna do here. Watch out, there's landmines and stuff.
Oh, sugar.
Is there like some hammers or something? Somebody hammers?
That's not hammering, that's something scraping inside a pot, I think.
Come on, bro.
I missed him. Ah, who shot it? I was running up,
Oh, that was me.
running over him.
Oh, sorry.
All that work, all that time
Sorry.
maneuvering the vehicle.
Oh, I thought you were having trouble.
Alright,
You looked like you were having trouble there.
Nightmare. This is your position right here. That's your cue.
I'm at the water node. Okay, when you get to it, go hands on. Oh, it's kicking me off this node. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Abu. I will hydrate.
Hands on.
Hang on, I got lost. Okay, there it is. Come on, Node.
Okay, make your way down to the boat, guys.
Just move towards the shore over there. If you see any landmines here, don't worry about it. They're just dummies. They don't work. No, just kidding. They do.
Ooh, no, no,
Watch out with the rock. Watch out with the rock.
Did they increase the amount of mist on the water here, did they?
I don't know,
Seems
bro.
different.
I feel like it gets harder and harder to see, bro.
Okay. Now we're going to take a red line express.
That was brutal.
Matt,
I was
Matt
driving,
got
so
lost.
I was driving. I wasn't a navigator. I just went where the navigator told me to go.
The controller updated as well. Did yours update, Andrew?
Yep.
Yeah. I wish they would tell us what the updates do. 'Cause
They provide stability of the software.
No, PlayStation
what
now
about the
has
controller update?
PlayStation now has 1440p capability.
PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
What was the controller for, though?
Oh, I don't know what the controller update was for. Nathan didn't say. But he was telling me last night that PlayStation now has 1440p support. So, coming up to the last boss fight now, Nightmare. We're going to put you on damage. We'll do the kiting, so we'll explain the basics of what this fight is. And next time you raid with us, or next time you raid with any team, if you're raiding with us again, we'll teach you how to start kiting. But we'll teach you to start kiting at Baal, rather than just throwing you in the deep end at Cerberus.
Boy, I beat everybody here.
Yeah. That
Weird.
gas-powered mechanic you had.
Oh, sorry, I had from burritos for lunch.
You're eating the wrong burritos, man. Burritos have never had that effect on me. Okay, I'm changing preset, changing gun. Okay.
Alright, I got damage.
No, you don't. And the ammo there never tops me up fully. Right, use the top up trick. So for this one, Nightmare, we're going to stand on the elevator. When the elevator stops, there'll be a cutscene. When the cutscene ends, I want you to go directly to the right or to the left. Okay, just basically just go straight to the right, straight to the left. There's wide open corners at the front of the arena, and I want you to stay in one of those. There's no need to move around. We're going to run forward and take the boss's aggro, and we're going to kite them in a circle around the arena. By you staying at the front in the wide corners, we should never bring the boss too close to you. The callouts you need to listen for is drones and flash. That's the main one. So there's 3 bosses up here. One of them is called Bomber. He fires bombs at whoever's kiting him, and as long as you don't find yourself inside a white, red or yellow circle, you'll be fine, so you don't need to worry about him. The middle one is turrets. I'll take turrets, by the way. Turrets shoots at the person that's kiting them. You might occasionally get hit by a bullet from turrets. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Most likely it's just going to hit your foot. You'll be fine. Flash shoots a laser at the person that's kiting him. You don't need to worry about that. But Flash's second attack, excuse me, is a blinding flash that blinds anyone that has sniper on their screen. So when we call Flash, you want to look down or look outside the arena. If you look down, the floor is made of this same metal as this floor here. It's black metallic. It'll light up when the flash happens. When that's not lit up anymore, you can look back up. The first flash only lasts like 2 seconds, maybe 3. In the second phase, the flash is a bit longer. It's 4, maybe 5 seconds. So you don't want to look up too quick, because you can still get blinded if you look up and see sniper somewhere. So as long as you don't see sniper anywhere on your screen, you're fine. So, but ideally, it's look down. It's the easiest way to know. When you hear us call drones, you'll hear the klaxon for drones. They'll come in. There's 2 entrances either side of the arena. They'll come out from those. They'll fly in. They'll chase us. These drones are a bit different to all the other drones. They don't shoot at us from a distance. They fly up close to us and they blow up. They're suicide bomber drones. So they will fly up to us. So we don't want them to get close to anybody. So if you can keep your head on a swivel, when you hear the klaxon for drones, look around to the sides, see if you can see them, shoot them down before they catch up to anybody. If they're moving towards you, shoot them down before they get to you, but if they're getting close, just move away from them and shoot back at them as they chase you. But try to watch to make sure you don't go into the middle of the arena, near the bosses. If you do accidentally get too close to a boss and they turn towards you, just let them know, sorry, I got your boss, and move away. And let them know, whoever's kiting it, so that they know to pick the aggro back up. In the first phase, it's nice and simple. Bring their health bars down to just above 50%, so like 51% remaining health. We want to bring them all down, ideally at the same time. So we want to get them all down to about 50%, then we'll call for a phase. When we phase them, that means one of them's gone below 50. They'll go up in the air, they'll spin around, they'll drop back down, and there'll now be a red laser on the ground. That red laser is insta-death, so don't cross that red laser unless we tell you to wipe, then run into that laser. In the second phase, the attacks are the same. Flash lasts a little bit longer, but the attacks are the same. There'll be extra drones when the klaxon goes off. There'll now be a set of 2 and a set of 4. And what we want to do then is we want to bring all their health bars down to about 5% remaining health. When they're at about 5% remaining health, we'll call for a burn. What we'll do is we'll assess if there's drones on the field, or if we know there's a flash about to happen, we'll put off the burn. But once we know that's all good, we'll call burn, and then we kill all the bosses at the same time. If we don't kill them all at the same time, what happens is, if we take down the first one, let's say one of them dies a bit early and 2 of them are at 40% health, once that first one goes down, we have a limited number of seconds to kill the remaining 2 bosses. If we don't, the first one will come back up at about 40% health, and he will not hold aggro on anyone. So he'll switch from Apollo to me, to you, to me again, to Andrew, to Apollo, back and forth. We could get really lucky and manage to keep them separated, but 9 times out of 10, we won't. They'll start moving around randomly. One of the other bosses will probably have gone down and come back up at that point. He'll now be randomly moving around, and the issue is that at the very start you'll see a blue laser on the ground. That blue laser forces them to close their doors that covers their panels, so you can't do damage, and the blue laser heals them. So if they're not holding aggro on anyone, and they're all moving around erratically, getting close to each other, they'll start healing up. So we want to avoid that. So bring them down to 50% health, phase them down to 5% health, burn them. It's as simple as that. So it is. So the next time you raid with us, we'll start you off kiting at Baal, and once you know how to kite Baal, the speed to move at and stuff, you'll be good to start kiting at Cerberus. There's a fair bit more to it in Cerberus because there's 3 bosses instead of 1. But once you get the speed of movement down, it's really simple up here to pick up the rest of the mechanics. So it is. Now, as damage dealer, you'll be out at the side just shooting all the time. Don't let your gun run dry. Don't go down to 100/0 bullets. When you have 100 bullets left in your bag, do your ammo top up trick. Okay, don't let yourself run out of bullets. If you do run out of bullets, just switch to your secondary, keep shooting. If you want to, you can let the drones come all the way into the arena, then shoot them down, and that way there'll be ammo on the arena floor that you can pick up. But just be aware that if you move up and down the sides, there's a chance you might get the aggro of one of the bosses, so try to avoid that if you can. Alright, any questions? Okay, let's go give it a try.
Okay, who takes what?
I will take gunner, as usual.
Sniper.
Okay, bomber for me.
Slowing them. Flash.
Flash. Turret is good. Bomber's good.
Apollo Johnson.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna call a switch. My bad.
No, we're gonna phase him now.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna switch for him.
No, the switching is purely for the kiters. That doesn't,
Yeah, but
affect the damage.
so he can see it. So when
Yeah. We'll explain that to him when we start teaching him how to do that. Whoa, slowing him. Flash. Longer flash.
Bomber's good. Bomber is
Okay.
good. You got
Slowing
drones?
Yeah, Nightmare, look for drones around you as well.
Drones, yeah, drones. Why you Nightmare?
Did somebody shoot my laser?
I didn't.
No?
Focus on turrets. Focus on
It disappeared.
turrets. Turrets needs damage.
I didn't shoot my laser.
Stop shooting sniper. Do not shoot sniper. The low health ones, do not shoot at the low health ones.
Okay, we're gonna burn.
Flash,
After
after the flash.
After the flash. Shit.
Oh, we have to burn.
Who burns turrets?
That's fine.
It's not fine. We said
I don't
after the
know.
flash.
I didn't do it though.
Yeah,
so, but it's
premature
okay.
burning, Apollo. We know it was you.
I'm streaming, bro. I'm streaming. Okay.
I don't
watch
play
it
that
all.
back. Somebody clip that on Apollo stream for me, please.
You can watch it all.
You're grand. You're grand. We're only fucking around with each other. At that point, we knew the flash was going to be done anyway.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh shit! There's that spontaneous. This game and the bugs, man. Jeez.
The recruiter never mentioned days like this. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a second.
Alright, Dead Boy, thanks for the raid, dude. On Sneaky Squad, you've earned yourself the legit raider role for raiding with members of the raid lead team. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. We didn't carry your ass, dude. You held your own there. You know. A lot of the time when we're teaching somebody new, even with 3 experienced raiders, we'll have issues with mistakes at gargoyle, with BAL, laser switching and all, but you were on point for all of that, so you were, so that wasn't a carry in any way, shape or form. If you had time to go through a critical would probably be a carry because everything's a bit more intense. But my recommendation is, if you're not able to hang around tonight, is run with a few more teams. I only play PlayStation on Mondays and Fridays, so you're more than welcome to join me on those though. I would start teaching you to kite next at BAL, start teaching you to kite at Cerberus, put you in a different position at Supercomputer, but it's essentially the same thing. So it is. I'd probably do a few more. Like if I didn't have Andrew and Apollo with me, if I just had Apollo and one other person who was less experienced, I wouldn't take you through a critical, but I'd do a few more regulars with you just to get you used to the mechanics, get you comfortable with how each of the boss fights works. Then that would be what I'd recommend. If you raid with more teams, get used to the regular mechanics, then push up to the critical. Critical is the same mechanics. There's slight differences, like there's extra adds. Bosses hit harder. They have more health. They move a bit quicker. The wolves definitely hit harder, but essentially it's the same thing, but it's a bit more intense. So in Gargoyle, for example, the lasers are followed by the EMP, or followed by him coming to the middle, or followed by the drones real quick, followed by EMP, followed by lasers. It's all a bit quicker together, so it is. So the fights seem a bit more intense, but the mechanics are exactly the same. So they are. The only one I'd recommend you don't do is the low. Never do a low raid. It's a waste of time. But that was a great raid though, dude. You did really well. You held your own. There was no issues, no fuck ups. I don't think we wiped at all, did we? Ever? No.
No.
We two-man the hack and defend. You held your own there. Yeah, that was awesome, dude. Really well done. You're welcome. Yeah, like I say, every Monday and Friday for me is when I play PlayStation, because I play Xbox the other days and PC on Tuesdays, so more than welcome to join me again. If you have Twitch, drop on by my channel, turn on Twitch notifications on Sneaky Squad, turn on YouTube notifications, you'll see when Andrew is streaming. And if you're not able to raid on any given day but you have time to watch a thing, watch us when we stream. You'll see more sides of the raid that way. You'll pick up by all the guys streaming: Havoc, Andrew, myself, Apollo, Pack, Mady, Rob, all these guys that stream. You'll see different ways of doing each of the different things. Everyone puts their own kind of spin to it. Essentially it's all the same, but everyone kind of puts their own feel to it. You'll pick up an awful lot just by watching. Sorry? It's IIMATT_DII. Actually, I didn't even put my notification in fucking Sneaky Squad this time, but yeah, it's 2 I's in front and after my name. It's Matt_D. So it is. I link it to you actually in Discord. If I can type. TV. And I'll link you Andrew's one as well. He's on YouTube. He's streaming there at the moment as well. That's Andrew's channel. And yeah, I mean, if you've got the time to watch while you're at work or something, maybe, or whatever, just have it on in the background. We obviously appreciate the sport, just viewing or whatever. But it's also good to watch, like I say, other people streaming. You'll see different tips and tricks that everyone does, So. Okay, anyone on yeah, no problem, Nightmare. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Anyone on stream on PlayStation want to jump in for a raid? For a critical raid?
And as for my stream, oh yeah, Yeah, nice job. Yeah, good night. As
Take it
for
easy,
my
mate.
stream, that concludes the first stream, and I will start the other one for the critical reset right after. Yeah.